Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about autoblogging a bit. So before we do that, let's do this. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you could also always get my new posts, and comment whatever you would not understand during the tutorial or whatever you would like me to explain for another tutorial. So let's go. Now this is CyberSEO channel. I'm talking about autoblogging. This is what we're going to be using today. Cyber SEO Light Syndicator. Now, this plugin is not available in WordPress for you to add plugins. As you can see, if I come over here and say Cyber SEO, it won't find anything. It's not available. So what you do is you go to their site cyberseo.net slash cyberseo hyphen light. So I'll keep the link in the description, so don't bother. Now, what we're going to do next is this. Download it here. I already downloaded mine. And if you know how to install plugins manually, you come to add plugin, then you say upload plugin. It will give you a space to select the plugin. You can see cyber sign and you say install. I've already installed mine, so there's no need for that. So when you've installed that, you come to this part here, showing you activate it and it comes to this left hand side, cyber SEO light. So here you put in the URL you want to syndicate. Now what it means is some sites allow you to get feeds from them. So when they publish a new post, it's available on their feed. So what you do is, I have a plugin, an extension here for Chrome, and for you can even find for Mozilla or other browsers. It's called Get RSS Feed. Get RSS Feed URL. So what this one helps you do is just automatically find the URL for that feed from a site. Let's say I'm going to NetNinja. I'm not encouraging you to take from NetNinja or something. That's just for educational purposes alone, so you don't get into legal issues or whatever it is that may come as a result of that. Now you can see this post here. ASU is enough. Enough is enough. Sorry. So what we do is this: you just click here and to check if the site allows feeds and if it has anyone inside of it. So yes, it has feeds. You can see articles. Copy. Then you come over here to our feed indicator and just paste it. Now when you paste it, you click on syndicate. It's most likely going to show you the latest post, like you see. ASU, enough is enough. Same thing you had there. Where's that page? Let's go down. As you can see, enough is enough. That's the same thing you have there. So let's go back. So now I'll explain how you use this in a bit. You can leave this part alone, these two. If you want, you can see name it, so you can know the site is coming from. Want to put here NetNinja, for instance. Now you're getting that feed from NetNinja, so you know which of them it's which. So what I did with my this test WordPress I installed is this. I did mine for Rhapsody. Rhapsody of Realities. I don't need to start. How do I put it? Going to copy it from there and come back. You can see the Rhapsody of Reality we have for each day. So you can click on today's Rhapsody and you can see it's saying ask the right questions. And the post is complete. Now I did not spin this one. This is the word of God the way it is. I don't want to tamper it. Words are very important. I cannot come and give you a different. The word is the word. Nobody's suing you for this one. So let's continue to our feed indicator. So I said this first two, let them be, unless you want to specify which is coming from. You can change this first one. Now the second one is this, the feed URL. Let it be. This one is to check if there's any duplicate posts. So you don't keep posting one particular post over and over to your blog. Let it be at post type. Let the post be that way. Let this one to be that way. Let this one be is your own author. I will show on the post who posted it. Now for undefined categories, this is this part here up here. It says if you want to assign to a particular category, but if you don't want to do that, that's okay. You can just say create new categories from syndicated posts. So if you check the blog and whatever category that is in, and then create it on your own blog too. You also create tags automatically, so you don't have to start bothering yourself about that. Using the post names. If you want to give a specific tag, you can come over here and post tags. And how long do you want to check for a post each time? This is 24 hours. 440 minutes is equal to 24 hours. So what you do is, if you want to reduce it, like I probably use for this one, I use 75 minutes. You can use, yes, split the time a bit. Why? Because if you're using something like a free how do I put it, free host, you have limited CPU power you can use. So you might want to space it a little bit, maybe say 90 minutes or less. So if you just check for a few and don't give it so much, like yeah, to collect only, you're going to collect only one post each time it checks. So if you want it to get more, yes, but don't put a high number. Use 2, 3. That's enough, because Google checks also the search engines check your posts and how fast they post. So you want to release multiple posts at the same time, it's going to look weird to them. So just pick a few, one, two, one, two. Like this one, I usually two. You want to check maximum of 2 posts and bring each time there's something new. So what you're going to see next is this. Publish existing post. No, that's going to be duplicating the post. You don't want that. Post status. How do you want it to be? Do you want it to hold it so you come and review it? Save it as draft, save it as private. Anyone want to publish immediately? You can say publish immediately, so you don't need to come back. What if you're not available? You don't have power or something like that. You can get online at time. If you just publish immediately for you, you can say this is later. But if you want to save it first and later go and do the editing before you publish it, no problem. You can let it hold. Now comments. Allow comments on syndicated posts. Yes. Can people comment on your own blog, not on the other blog? Can people comment on your own blog? Yes. You can accept things. If you don't, this is not necessary. You can just leave it that way. Now this is character encoding. If you want, maybe while it's converting from their own, they have maybe a Google font they're using and you don't have it on your own blog. Do you want it to allow? See this too, and take it just in case. So if they have a particular font they use on their own blog and it's not on your own blog, maybe you don't have Google fonts installed or something like that, not support, you decided not support that particular font, and click there, say to still convert it to a font that is usable on your site. And the next thing we're going to look at is sanitize content. You can leave this one that way, don't touch it. Shorten post except, you can leave it this way. It's just put except just means this part of this part that shows here. If you want to reduce the how many characters, maybe 10 or so like that. Anyone, any amount you want to reduce it to, maybe 100 characters instead of 150 or something, and reduce it. But that's up to you. You can leave it that way. So how do you want to get the date of the post from? So get from post date. If you use syndication date, it means if maybe they posted it 1 week ago and I'm now getting it now, it's going to post it now for me. If you are using syndication date, it's going to post it as if it's now. It's today I'm getting it. Meanwhile, it was 1 week ago. If I use get from post date, it's going to use the post one date of 1 week ago. So that's going to work. You can choose anyone you like. You can choose how it should how do I put it? The date. How do you want to adjust it in minutes? So if maybe the person posted by 8 o'clock and so on, you want to say, okay, I posted it by so and so time, and so minutes. That's your issue. Maybe you don't want to be this exactly the same time with the person's own, so it doesn't look somehow to be copied exactly. That's if you want to. So the next thing you're going to go here is advanced. Advanced, this part is very, very important. Extract full articles. Some sites only give you an excerpt. They'll give you something short, and then there is also link was first seen in also blog. You have to click the link, go to the blog to see that full post. Now with this option, you can extract the full feed from it and get everything you want. Now, this is why you need to use WordPress, this particular option, because if you go to IFTTT, which means if this, then that, it's very short form for it, IFTTT. Now, if you go to IFTTT and just copy the URL, it won't give you the full, how do I put it, the full feed. Especially if the site is hiding most of the feed as a short excerpt, you can't get the full one if you go to IFTTT. So yeah, do you want to translate it using any of these languages? No, you can leave it this way. This part is not important to still get your feed for you. Unless maybe that particular feed you're looking for is locked to a particular user agent. A user agent is like your browser. For example, this is Chrome, you have Mozilla, they have the ones for Android, for Mac, or something like that. So unless that particular thing you're looking for is only available to a particular user agent, like a particular device, maybe the mobile content, and you want it to come to your blog. So you need to have a mobile browser visit it for it will show. Yeah, you can now change your user agent to a particular one, but else you don't need. So do not translate. I don't need to translate anything. Just let it be that way. Now, Article Forge. This is part of the content spinning. Article Forge is not free. I don't think it's free at all. Article Forge helps you to use AI and deep learning to automatically generate completely unique, on topic, high quality articles by giving keyword. So to use the post, check it, and spin it in a way. It's not for free. But they also have content spinners inside. You could just spin the content you give to them. So they have any of these ones. Word AI, team rewriter, spin rewriter, spinner chief, X spinner. You can go to the sites, any of these sites there, and register. And when you register, you add your username and password to this part here where you have content spinners. Check for each of them and put your details. So it already has your details. You should just check from the site and check your membership strength and see what it can spin and spin accordingly. So this is the part where it's very, very nice. IFTTT won't give you this option. So what you do is maybe you have an account with Spinner Chief. You say, okay, I will spin everything here with Spinner Chief. And you go to Spinner Chief. Just Spinner Chief and create an account with them. Say spinnerchief.com. And you log in or register and then create your details, verify your email, come back with those details because you're going to put it somewhere else. You're going to put it here in these content spinners. Let's click and see. On that content spinner now, you can see you have Word AI. Put your email and key here. Spinner Chief, username and password. Spin writer, same thing, email, an API key, like that. You have for each of them. So if you want to register for all of them and put, I don't think all of them are free. Though you can check the one that is free and register for it. You'd have a limited amount of maybe content you can spin and how many words in that content that you can spin. So you could just check. So thank you. This is about content spinning. So this is what I want to show you. When you get your feed from the URL, the plugin automatically checks and uses a content spinner to spin the words so it doesn't look the same exactly with the other blog, and then issues you a different content but similar. So say don't synonymize titles. Avoid enables option to avoid posts with synonymization. This is what it means. Let's say I'm saying Google from 0 to Google AdWords, maybe, or Google advertising from 0 to 100. So it's not going to give you something that is synonymous with, that is similar with that title automatically. It's going to change it and find something else to offer to the title. So right now it's supposed to give it a similar heading, but with different one or two words inside that doesn't make it an exact match with your other person's own. But if you do that and you say you want to change, how will I put it? The Say you want to change, how will I put this? Let's see, the contents. You can leave that option and just check this part to change the title as well for you. But the problem is it might give you a title that you might not recognize. This part should be left alone. This part should be left alone. Don't insert it. Now let's go over to media handling. Media handling has to do with the images. Now, if you don't click this one, meaning when it gets the image, you should store it in your own server. Good. So that way, if you want to, when your page is loading, it's loading faster. Images are loading faster because they are coming from your own server. But if you don't click this, it will try to get the image each time from the other blog. When you're going to have a problem with this, is if the person changes or that blog is not online or something, you can't reach that URL for that image. You're going to have no images on your own blog. That's how it works. So post nails, post type, post thumbnails, post thumbnails. This part, say get from media attachments, whatever is inside. You can say get from the first image, get from last, anyone you want to use. Random image in post, anyone. Just select any of them, and to be the post thumbnail. This is used first in, first out, something like that. People, don't bother. You don't need to use it. So the next one is saying if the post does not have a thumbnail, you don't want it. Like if the post does not have a picture, you don't want it. So you don't have to start looking at posts that don't have pictures at all. It's going to make your blog look somehow. So, but if you want the ones that you want your blog to have a picture and the write up, yes, you can now mark this that if it has a picture, accept it. If it doesn't have a picture, let it be. Don't take it. And here you can mark this one to add video feeds example. For example, if person has a video in that post from YouTube or something, and you want the video to automatically come into your own post, you mark it there. Then you say syndicate. As you're done, say syndicate. So the next update will come as soon as possible. That's what I mean by ASAP. You check the time you give it for it to or like to get the next one, the delay in between. Let's go back and check the delay. I don't think we set any delay yet. You can see it is looking at another better than better call. So okay, I think it's a new episode of that series. So let's come back here. I think we see less than 1 day. If you say maybe 60, let's put 75 minutes again. 5 minutes get one post. 5 minutes get one post. Anyone you want to use, you can use that. Now I think I did not do something over here. Media handling. Media handling. Media handling. Do not insert. No. Insert attachments. Maybe middle of the sorry, top of the post. So if that's a picture, saying put the picture inside. Don't reject it. So that should be all. That should be Oh, that's good. It's your update feed settings. So you see now this is one for Net Niger, and it's going to appear any moment it has a um post to offer. Let's see our post. It's not yet ready. So we're going to leave it that way. We'll check back later and you see to get a post. But if you want to force it to check now, immediately just go back and say post selected feeds now. So it's going to check the blog and get you a post from it. So just let it load. Mm. It's be taking a lot of time. Let me stop this and ask it to play again. I think I know what the issue is. Hold up, let me stop this. It hasn't gotten any post yet. Let's confirm. It hasn't gotten any post yet. I don't think I'm supposed to add. I've not added the content spinners, and I told it to use content spinners, so that will give you an issue. I was not supposed to do that. Right, spinner chef, no, stable. This might be the issue. The handling. Okay, store images. So I gave it conflicting instructions. You're going to check it later and see it's done. So if you have any comments or any questions, please leave it in the comment section. Thank you. I'm going to wait a bit and see if it's going to automatically load or if it's my internet service that's having the issues. So let's just check this. I'll leave the link in the of the blog in the post in the description so you can check it out later and see if it has changed. If I added any content from Net Niger. So for now, I'm going to pause this video and maybe make another one to continue later. If you have any questions, please drop it in. Now let's go to IFTTT. So let's type IFTTT, IFTTT.com. So let's see. Okay, IFTTT. You can sign in here. You can sign out and use your Gmail, or if you want to use your email to verify anyone, you can sign in directly directly with Gmail authentication. So anyway, now when you come over here, see my applets, you see create as well. For my applets, I have one that says, let's see, automatically share my Facebook videos to my YouTube videos to my Facebook page, and if there's any post on my blog, you should send it to Twitter. If there's any post on my WordPress, you send it to Facebook. If there's any post on my YouTube as well, you should send it to my Twitter. If there's any post on my YouTube as well, you send it to Blogger. I have a Blogger blog too, so you can see if I go. Okay, I use a free domain for this one. So yes, the last thing I posted on was how to teta. So you can see it automatically sends to my blog. Once I post a video on YouTube, it comes to my blogger website. So what you do is, let's say you want to create. I already use all of my possible. I can only create 5. So I've already created 5 on this one account. So I have to use another account. Let me see if I have space on the other ones. So I will demonstrate how it works. Your connection close. Oh, that's the thing with using free service. Sometimes you won't just know when they want to scare you. It's not up yet, but it will be maybe later. I also use this on my main blog, so let me just show you on the main blog. Don't know why that one is wasting some time. You can see this post. I don't even know where it came from. I'm not the one that did it. It just automatically has this. I don't need to stress myself. You can see it works. These ones I didn't post them. Last night I posted. Actually, what this blog is about is my YouTube videos. So if you go to my YouTube, last night I posted, you can see on that other blogger, is how to teta your VPN with how will I put it, your data. This is it, how to teta your VPN to your PC. This is the last night I posted on YouTube. So these sort of ones are not my posts, but you see they're already perfectly aligned for me and everything. So it works, but maybe that service is just having a little bit issue right now, but it works. As you can see, you can check my YouTube channel. Let's go to YouTube. Service is a bit slow today. The cyber allies. Okay. You see, this is the last thing I posted on YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, you need to get viewed IQ. It helps. Let's see. Okay, now let's go to IFTTT and see if anything is available for us to do there. Okay, my applets. Okay, I have one I can to demonstrate something. So let's go to settings and let me edit this one and show you how it works. So now this new feed item, I could edit it and say I want to put another feed here, and maybe this net Niger zone. I say update. Let me just delete it so you understand how to start from the beginning. Go back, say delete. Okay, then delete this. So now this is when you want to create a new applet, this is what to show you. If this, then that. So I'm saying if I want to get from a feed, now I click add. Nope, sorry. I think I clicked too much and it went to abode. So here, this is what I said. Let me just quickly go back. Add. It will load. I think I mistakenly clicked abode the first time. So this is RSS feed. You can choose this one. You can just type anything you're looking for. RSS include. If you're looking for blogger, if you're looking for YouTube, anything, just check from the services they have. There's no Instagram here, so don't bother. Oh, there's Instagram. Wow, they've added Instagram. I think Pinterest is not. Okay, Pinterest is not here. Pinterest is not here. Instagram is added now. Thank God. So now, what are we looking for next? We want to get a feed. So this is RSS feed. Just click it here. It says if any new feed item here, if you want to, is generally anything to post about. But if you want it to be about a particular thing, it matches it. So this trigger fires every time a new item in the feed you specify contains a particular keyword. Maybe you're looking for your blogs about movies alone, and you want to get it from Net Ninja each time they post. Now, what it do is you say series or movie, and if you get so if you click there now, you enter a simple phrase, maybe movies or videos, for example. It's about a video site, so just say videos. Hmm? So it will check for anything that has video, has to do with the video. Maybe some video leaked online or something, whatever it is, just check for videos alone. You can put the URL here and you say create a trigger. Yes, so anything that matches video, post for me. If it doesn't have to do video, let it be. Let me say that. So now I'm saying where do I want to post this to? Let's say I want to post it to Blogger. Some of you use Blogger. So say create a new post. A new post. Don't use this one. This one only create a photo for you. And whatever it rubbish it might do. So create a new post. And the title. What title do you want to give it? Entry title means the title from that blog. It is you can now remove all the other thing here. This part you don't need them. So on the body, as in the post itself, if you get the write up from that post alone, these ones labels like they are the same thing in WordPress, like tags and categories. So the labels in Blogger, you can say let it be the feed title, or you want to give it a particular title. You can write anything. Let's say authorized cyber something. Last and the feed title. So to always add this to your own title. Anything you want to do, that's up to you. Then say create action. And that you've done that. Since I'm editing one, it's saying update. But if you were creating one to say create, then you do that and go ahead. Now every time there's a new what they call it, a new post on, click here please. There's a new post on Net Ninja that shows, talks about videos. It will come to the blog. It will click only that one and come to the blog. So you could say check now, and you can see view activity to see if it has run before the starting challenge. So I turned up it, and now I'm just turning it on now. So yes. So previously this is what it has done. Applet was not on, applet ran. I got a post for me from cyberseo.org. So that's that. And it will post it to my blogger on this. I have a okay, the quiz love world rhapsody blogspot.com. As you can see, it has gotten the post for me for previous ones. So when today's own comes up, it will also do the same thing. And it's that simple. If you have any comments on what you don't understand, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'll be checking out for your comments. Thank you and have a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If this post helps you, say, put something down in the comments. Say something nice. And if you don't understand, say something too. So thank you for your time.